Happy New Year! Welcome back to the Kristin Omdahl Show. This is episode 977, and we're here live in Southwest Florida at the beach for sunset, and we have a guest today. Marlon is here with us. You want to say hi to everybody?
How's it going? Sorry, I can't really see a little glare. But...
I know. It takes a few minutes for people to pop over from pre-chat and notifications, so we'll do the intro again in a minute, but I always usually do the intro twice because of the delay.
I got you.
Okay, so you can start to see.
I'm doing my best to see faces.
So when comments start coming in, they'll show up right there.
Okay.
Okay? There's Carla. Hi, Carla. Good evening. Happy Monday. And Happy New Year, everybody. There's Judy. Judy and Judy. Hi, Lily and Natalie, Val, Thea. Everybody's saying hi to you, too. Can you see it? Hi, Marla.
Oh, yeah. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Wendy. Happy New Year. Hi, everybody. Hi, Julie and Helen. Hi, Tina. Yes, this is quite a treat. Surprise, Marlon's here. You should do this more often whenever you're around, at least for the Monday evening show. He wants to go in the water. Hi, Debbie, Leona, Kiranjit, Dawn. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Kristin Omdahl Show. This is episode 977. Can you believe that?
I know.
977.
We're almost at 1,000. I know.
And we're here live in South America?
What?
We're live in Southwest Florida at the beach. The sun is setting over the Gulf of Mexico behind me. Unfortunately, it's really windy here tonight, which is why we've tucked ourselves back in with the mangroves instead of being down by the water. But we can go check it out for a minute at some point during the show. I just know that the extra wind noise is really upsetting to, not upsetting, but distracting to a lot of people. So we'll stay up here for the majority of the time. Few things to share with you. So one of the reasons why Marlon, oh, do you have your bracelet on?
I do not.
No? Okay. Well, he wants to go in the water, so good reason to not have your bracelet on. Okay. Yes, definitely a special treat for me. Where's Jess? Well, we may as well tell them. So Jess, today is Jess's birthday. She turns 19 today, and unfortunately, Jess has to go to a funeral before we can celebrate her birthday. So on Christmas Eve night, she got the call that a friend of hers, 20-year-old friend of hers, passed away from a heart condition. And so she's been grieving for the last little over a week now. And unfortunately, the funeral ended up being on her birthday. So we helped her get ready for the funeral earlier today, and she's there now. And as soon as she is done, then as soon as we're done here, Marlon and I are going to go make her a cake and make her favorite
fettuccine
food.
Alfredo. Yeah,
we'll do fettuccine Alfredo, and we're going to do a chocolate cake with raspberries.
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound good?
Just gonna watch movies and
poor Jess.
Have a family night.
So it's her 19th birthday, and we're gonna try to make it special. And do you want to tell everybody what you're gonna do for Jess?
So
we found a Groupon.
For a sunset cruise.
For a sunset cruise. So they're gonna go on a sunset cruise that we. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to speak for you.
No, it's okay. We're gonna go on a sunset cruise downtown Naples, which will be exciting. Yeah. But I just wanted to tell her I love her today. You know, I know she needed it, so be very
so we're just going to be super supportive tonight and try to
have a family night.
Try to make the evening of her birthday special.
No worries tonight.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep. Yeah, so I thought the sunset I did help him with the idea.
You did, yeah.
I did. But you know what, I think that's my number one favorite way, let's see, how do I say this? One of the things I'm most grateful about our relationship is that you allow me in to the point that I can use my 49 years of experience to give you tips and tricks along the way.
I have all my trust in you,
He trusts me, so when he comes to me, he's like, what should I do? I usually have a few more ideas since I have 30 years on you. So I'm so grateful that Marlon allows me to give him advice and listen sometimes. It's normal that you don't listen all the time. You are still 19.
A little rebel,
so.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Anyway, all right, so one of the reasons why Marlon came down with me tonight is that I wanted to ask him to help me do some videos. So I want to do a new intro video on my YouTube channel, and maybe even an intro video on my website where I explain, you know, all the different facets of what I do. And one of the videos I wanted is a behind the scenes view of doing the show. Oh, you could do that with your phone. Yeah. While we're doing, we could do it like for real, behind the scenes.
Do you want me to do it right now?
We're not down by the water though. But yeah, you could.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, you could give it a shot. Do like we talked about.
Yeah.
So we did that, and if we have time, I also wanted to start some silly videos this year for like TikTok and Instagram Reels and the other YouTube shorts of doing some videos of crocheting and knitting while exercising. And one of them that I'm going to do tonight is with this Pilates wheel. So if we have time, we'll do it live on the show, but Marlon and I planned on doing it for the, could you wait to do that one until I'm holding yarn? Actually, I've got to give some direction. I'm sorry. It won't make sense if I'm holding a Pilates wheel when you're doing a behind the scenes of the show. So let me just hold something else. All right, let me just hold something else and then you can do the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Sorry for the distraction, guys. I'm trying to walk and chew gum here, it looks like. Thank you, Marlon.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I'm just going to hold my project now so that he can. And I've got some other awesome surprises to share with you guys tonight too. But in the meantime, let's do a behind the scenes video for, okay, ready?
Ready.
Yeah, we'll do a behind the scenes. Actually, I'll take my glasses off too. Okay, go ahead. Actually, it's not going to work taking my glasses off either, is it? And I'm not facing the camera either. No, I'm facing the camera, I'm not facing the sun. Okay, so for a quick update for anybody who's interested, this is one of the pieces that I'm making for the 1000th episode.
Do it again. I got my hand in the way.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's turn the camera around.
Whichever way you turned was good. You were really well lit. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm going to sit here for the behind the scenes video.
All right,
okay, guys, bear with us for one more minute.
All right, ready?
All right, yeah. All right, so this is the top that I plan on finishing in time for wearing on the 1000th episode, but I would really like, for some reason I have this urge to make 2 tops for it, so this is the first of the 2 that I'm going to make. This one. So you may recognize the stitch pattern. This is the stitch pattern that I used for the Nikki scarf. And so the Nikki scarf is using this stitch pattern worked even in rows. In this one, I figured out how to do a double increase to do the raglan shaped top. So this one ends up being a top-down construction. And obviously the pattern will be out sooner than later, and you'll get to see what I'm talking about then. All done, sweetie?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Wonderful, thank you.
Do you want to check it out?
Yeah, I think it's actually kind of cool that you're showing that we'll be showing a sunset one instead of a sunrise.
See how it's smooth?
Oh, you did a great job. Yes.
This has my shadow.
Whatever. It's fine.
You're going to get the run
Are you
back.
going to see some sunset though too? Oh, you didn't get the sunset.
Okay, do it again.
All right, we got to do it one more time.
Here we go. Sorry. All right. I will
That's
get it
okay.
this time. I'm going to pan it lower this time.
As long as you get the sunset, that's good. Okay. All right, so what I was saying is that this stitch pattern, you may have already tried this stitch pattern when you made the Nikki scarf, which is this stitch pattern worked even in rows. And in this stitch pattern, I'm going to show you how to do double increases to do a top-down raglan shaped yoke and then work even in the round for the body and the sleeve. So as you can see, I've got quite a bit done. I have both my sleeves done. It's not long yet. I've been on the fence about either making it a tunic, a dress, or making 2 pieces where I make more of a shorter top and make a skirt so that they're 2 separate pieces. Let's see now.
Watch the sunset. Ready?
Oh yeah, that's great, honey. Wonderful. Thank you.
It's not Steven Spielberg right here, or what?
Yes.
Like,
Yes, you are Steven Spielberg. All right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Judy's sharing a link to the yarn. This is Be So Baby yarn, and this is color coral. The reason why I went with color coral is because I figured it would be a good contrast color when we do the podcast for the 1000th episode, which most likely will be in the morning. So it'll be when the sun's on this side and it's not so golden here. We're going to see a lot of blues and grays and greens maybe. And because of that, I thought that the coral would be a great pop of color for that. And I'm still unsure about what the second one is that I'm going to make. Do you want to come help me again? I've got something big to show. In fact, have you even seen the new bags? Oh yeah, but I don't know if you've seen all the bags. So I have a new bag to show all of you. And I guess I'm going to show you the big version first. So I'll tell you too, Marlon. This is a waterproof bag that's huge on its own. Let me show you a full-size one.
Oh, wait, this is different than the duffel bag.
No, it's the same bag. Watch.
No way.
Watch.
Okay.
So inside this big bag right now, I have the other 5 colors. Look at this.
No way.
So here is the waterproof bag in its normal size, okay? And then I'll show you that so there's black, that's the one Marlon wants. This is soft rose. This is silver mist. I'll show you more about the bag in a second, sweetie.
Okay.
Then here is dark orchid. And notice how I'm pulling all of these out of this bag. That's how big the bag is. It can hold all of them. This is soft periwinkle. And here is the black. And then here is the soft iris. And I'll tell you more about soft iris in a minute. We'll come back to that. So like I said, the fabric is waterproof. It has a zipper on the top and it has these little tabs where you can tighten down the top. It has a trolley sleeve back here so you can throw it over a suitcase if you're traveling.
Yeah.
It has a zipper here so that you can put your phone on the outside while you're traveling.
For me, it's like a multi-purpose bag, you know what I mean?
And
like
then
this.
inside it has a waterproof pocket as well that's zippered, so you could put like your toothbrush or anything that you need a little more to separate from other things. And then it has 2 sleeves over here, these sleeve pockets as well. The base is padded. Feel how thick that is.
Oh wow.
So it would be good for having laptops in there. But guys, wait, there's more. This is so exciting. Wait till you see what this bag does.
Yeah. This is cool.
Okay, so right now it's about
15
15 inches tall, 16.5 inches wide, and the base is about 6 inches deep, okay? 9-inch handle drop, so it easily goes over your shoulder. Those of you that find that important, you'll know what I mean by a 9-inch handle drop. It's perfectly big enough to get over your shoulder, even with a jacket. But let me tell you the most exciting part about this bag. You see these 2 zippers on the bottom? It's because there is not 1, but 2 expandable sections in the bottom. So let me show you. I'll show you on the black one, Marlon, so you can see what I mean.
Yeah.
So when you open up one of those pieces, it grows by 4 inches. So now we've grown the bag by 4 more inches in here. And then if that's not big enough for you,
wait, what?
You can grow it by 4 more inches. And now this bag is 16.5 inches wide by 24 inches long.
That's why the padding is so hard at the beginning. That's
well,
so
no,
cool.
there's still padding at the bottom too. It's still padded at the bottom.
Right.
So here's yours, and here's mine. Stand in it and look at how big this is.
You want to stand in it?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Take your shoes off.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I did it backwards.
I got socks on.
I don't think, Jess and I tried to step into it. I'm not flexible enough to actually step into it. Are you? I don't think I could sit in it.
You know, this
But
reminds me of like those games where you have to let
Yeah.
jump.
Isn't that crazy? Look at how big that is.
Yeah.
So, whether you need this for a beach bag, we're at the beach, so I thought of a beach bag, a travel bag, whether you need it for a diaper bag,
Well, the thing
or
for me
you
is-
need it for a project bag, think about how many projects you could put in there. what if you're making a king-size Afghan? You could absolutely fit that in there.
I would use it as a gym bag.
You could use it for a gym bag, yes.
Everything,
It's really remarkable. But yes, whether you're using it for a yarn and project bag or for any of the other types of lifestyle things you could use it for, whether you use it for the gym, the beach, traveling.
A lunch kit for,
it's too big for lunch.
Well, packing
but
big
to be
things.
able to put it on top of a suitcase like that, it's really wonderful. The bag is $21.99. It is available for, did we do bulk discounts yet? If we didn't, I'll set up the bulk discounts. I can't remember if I did it. So what I figured is on a day when we're at my studio, I can show you how much yarn can fit in it, because you know it's going to be a lot. But it was just way too much for me to bring all the bags and everything else down to the beach tonight. So I thought that was too much. Oh shoot, they're using my tree trunk. Will you go see if there's another tree trunk a little further down for us to use? If not, we'll have to save it for another day. So I wanted to do, oh, thank you, Judy. So I wanted to do a demo of using the Pilates wheel while crocheting to show you that there are, first of all, I think there's going to be lots of ways to show that there are ways to crochet and exercise, or knit and exercise. Yes, from your lips to God's ears, Judy. Yes, I think that would be amazing if you're starting a trend. Are there more? Is there somewhere I could sit?
No, they're too high up.
Then maybe go grab my stool.
Okay.
And then we'll go down to the water's edge. So when we go down to the water to show everybody the close-up of the beach and the sunset, we'll do it down there.
I'll go in.
Then you can go down. Oh, you want to go on? We've got 14 minutes. You're going to go on the water? You can use my towel afterwards.
Well, I was going to go in once I show everything.
Yeah, so I'll be on camera. You can show everybody how rough the water is. Well, this is fun having him here tonight. Does anybody have any questions about anything I talked about? If you follow the link that Judy is sharing for the bags, you can get all the details on the bags. I have all the dimensions with the different expansions open, all the details of the bag. You can see close-up photos of all 6 of the colors. All that good stuff. So, and if you still have questions, by all means, always feel welcome to ask. But more than likely, everything that you are interested in learning about is there. Does anybody have any other questions? We're not showing the sunset.
I will be right back.
There's another. See, that's where I was going to do the exercise demo. I guess we'll do that well, we can always just walk down the beach with Marlon and find another spot. Because I do want to show you how I like to crochet and knit and get some exercise on my legs with this Pilates wheel. I've got other exercise things to show you too, and we'll do those on another day. But for today, I figured it was a good time to start showing it. Another thing that you can do while you're doing exercises is wind yarn. If you wanted to wind by hand, I'll show you that on another day as well. If it's too much concentration to work on knitting or crocheting, you could do other tasks like weaving in loose ends, or things that are, maybe a little, require a little less concentration. I'm just gonna zip up some of these.
I just realized I had socks on, so that's why I ran.
Oh, okay. We should probably pop the bags back in the car too if we're going to go for a walk. Okay. Do you mind running these back to the car real quick?
Yeah, that's fine.
Was that okay?
Yeah.
If you just loop them all over your arm, you can grab, instead of me tucking them all back in. I did it neatly and it took a little while, so I'll just hand these to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then when you come back, we'll take off. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Does that sound good to everybody else too? We'll go for a little walk with Marlon. We'll do the little Pilates crochet combo, and then we'll watch Marlon jump in the water. I'm not jumping in the water. It's too cold for me. I gave it to you. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, this Pilates wheel is also great for your arms, and there are lots of other things you can do with it. It is a Pilates wheel. and that you can do all sorts of exercises with. I'm just going to be showing you how you can do combo exercises while you're still knitting and crocheting and being creative. I thought that might be fun just to show something a little different. But yes, absolutely. When you're not knitting and crocheting, there are all sorts of exercises you can do with this for building your upper arm strength and your upper body strength. There's some balancing things you can do. There's all sorts of things you can do with it. And I do have a link to this in my Amazon shop, and when you go to the products page, it will also share a bunch of videos on all the different exercises you can do with it. Okay, Marlon's back. Did you lock the car, honey?
Yeah.
Great. All right, so I'm gonna turn. Oh my gosh, Cynthia, thank you so much. Getting some tips tonight.
Oh, really?
Yes. They're called super chats. So there's a button on here.
Your shoes. You want me to
Oh, my shoes? Yeah. There's a button on here where when people are watching a live stream, they can leave a tip in the form of a super chat. And a woman named Cynthia just gave me a $49 super chat.
Oh, really?
Isn't that amazing?
No way.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't know that's how that worked.
Yeah. All right. See how windy it is down here? This is why we didn't do the whole show down here. But maybe we can find another tucked in spot like over. Oh, there we're back. I don't think we're gonna make it much further. Yeah. At least we're closer to the water here. Let's see if this works, guys. And thank you for having patience with me while I try to fight the wind here. Let's get the sunset back in here. All right. Okay. Set this down. Oh, but I'm going to be backlit again. It's always something. All right.
Turn it around.
Oh. I really want the sunset in there. I just want them to be able to see what I'm doing too. Okay, that's a little bit better. Woo! I just went down in a hole. Okay, so whether you're crocheting and knitting while using the tool, you still want to, so you have these grooves here. I put them in on the inner thighs just above my knee, and you just want to squeeze. I think it's important to be mindful of your core while you're doing it, and even mindful of your posture. So you want to make sure you have good posture and keep your core engaged, and then you just squeeze. How easy is that? So you could obviously do this talking on the phone, watching TV, doing anything like that. But you could also do this while doing anything with your hands. So you could be knitting or crocheting or playing on your phone or watching a video and still be exercising. Oh, so difficult to bring yarn out in the wind. But I'm going to do it because I want to show you how easy it is to concentrate on knitting and keeping your core engaged and or crochet. The only hard part for me tonight is keeping my work controlled in the wind. Let's see, we could definitely knit and crochet. What do you think? You like this? Is this good multitasking?
Yeah.
It's not a bad exercise. I figure I've got my core engaged and working
for a long enough period of time. That's a good workout. Yeah.
Oh, I know. It's an exercise I used to do at the gym. I used to do it, and if you're using your core at the same time, you're still getting a bit of a core workout too then, right, Marlon? I know, but I'm asking you what you think as a workout person. What do you think of this exercise?
I think it's a good stability exercise for sure. Mm-hmm. Build strength in the inner leg.
Yeah, 100%. As well as your core.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, are you ready? Are you going in the water? We're gonna follow you. Who wants to watch Marlon jump in the water?
I'm kind of nervous.
Why? Okay. I'll tell you what though. Marlon, be careful of the undertow. Is it cold? It's way too cold for me. Thea's saying, does the ring remind her of a Thigh Master? I think Thigh Master was something that you could only use one way. I think that this Pilates wheel is something you can use for a bunch of different exercises. And if you check out the product link, you'll see a whole bunch of videos on all the different body parts you can use with it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, you're not gonna, just jump in. You don't have to go over your head. There he goes. It is really strong tonight. All right, go grab my towel. Go grab my towel. I know, I think the wind is really strong here tonight. I don't know if that's affecting the connection too. Might be. It froze here, but it came back right away. All right, I have no towel to sit on now. I gave it to Marlon. Of course I did.
I should have went in.
Well, we can put the heat on in the car.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Definitely still worth it though. I'll think about it.
Yeah, was it fun? Oh, let me turn the camera around. Tell us, what was the water? Oh man, it was too cold for me. Honestly, Marlon, I'd be fine putting the heat on in the car just from sitting here.
But you
so,
know what, I will say this though. A cold ice bath though, something like that is great for your body.
I know. I know.
So I am happy that I did it.
Okay, good. All right. Well, this wasn't exactly the relaxing sunset that we normally get. It's way too rough and windy here for that tonight, but I hope you enjoyed all the other exciting things instead. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed our guest tonight. It was so good to have you here. Thank you for joining us, Marlon.
Of course.
And thank you for all of your help with the
Anytime
videos as well.
Anytime I can come, I'll be here.
Okay, great. All right, everybody. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful evening, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow for the next episode of the Kristin Omdahl Show. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.